Let's look at the event management uh, because event plays a key role in the workflows. How to link an event to the workflow. How to link an event to the workflow, but before that, why we need to understand why we need to link an event to the workflow. So for example, you wanted to trigger an event or trigger a workflow automatically. What is a triggering point? Triggering point will be an event. So for example, you create a sales order, you wanted to trigger an workflow. So what happens as soon as you create a sales order in the system, event will be created or event will be triggered. So you capture this event and trigger your own workflow to continue your business process. So SWE, TYPE or SWUT, ET, E2 is used for linking the events with the workflows. Events can be linked with either the workflow templates, that's a multi-step workflows, or a standard task, the single step task. There are two types of events. One is a triggering event and another one is a terminating event. If you wanted to start an event or start a workflow, you can use the triggering events. And if you wanted to use the terminating events, whenever you wanted to terminate any of the standard process or any of the workflow, you can use the terminating events. You can look at the examples. And let's understand how this event mechanism works in SAP. Event mechanism is asynchronous processes. It's not synchronized. And based on a publish and subscribe architecture, it works. Raising an event is similar to broadcasting or publishing. Let's understand. You have a radio station or radio publishing, and you will have your own radios in your homes. So what happens is a radio station, it publishes certain programs. So in your radio, it just captures those signals and telecasts those these radio programs. It's similar to that. So raising an event is similar to broadcasting or publishing. It's just like a program, and catching that event is your workflow. That's like a radio. And publisher does not know who is the receiver. So whenever the event whenever your system raises an event, it does not know who is going to receive it, and receiver also does not know who published it. Receiver has to register that it will be waiting for a particular event. Yep. So that's where you link the workflows with the event. Creating triggering events. You maintain the triggering events on the tab page of triggering events. In the workflow, you have a tab called triggering events. There you can maintain your own events. Identify the event by specifying its ID and object type. So event can be identified based on an event name and the object type. That's a business object. And this event must be defined as a component of this object type.